Today we have a 20-minute upper body focused workout, so you can grab your dumbbells and get ready. The intervals for today are going to be 1 minute of work followed by 15 seconds of rest for each exercise. There are 5 exercises and we're going to aim to complete 3 rounds. So let's get started. For our first stretch, we're going to start with our arms out to the side and we're rotating the arms and shoulders forwards and back. So getting a good full rotation from the shoulders, arms extended out far to the side, and you're rotating as far as you can forwards and then as far as you can back. You can already notice that feels really good for the shoulders. So you do not want to skip out on your warm-up. We're going to mostly focus on the upper body to get warmed up because we are doing an upper body workout. So think about rolling the shoulders forwards and then opening up and squeezing the shoulders back. Getting the full rotation. Let's go for 1 more in each direction. And nicely done. This next one is pretty challenging, but it's great for the shoulders. You're gonna reach, try to touch your hands in behind, and then switch. Same thing on the other side. And we're just gonna go back and forth, just like that. So extend out, reach, see if you can get your fingers to touch in behind. On one side, I can get pretty close. On the other side, not so much, but that's normal. So really good stretch for the shoulders. Great to practice this one. It improves your posture. Let's go for 1 more on each side. And nicely done. Let's go for a few of these. So just reaching down for the floor and stretching and reaching up high at the top. So we're gonna grab our dumbbells in a second. 5 exercises, 3 rounds, we can do this. So inhale down, exhale, stretch and reach up high. You can take your time with this one. Let's go for 2 more. Reach down, if you can't touch the floor, that's okay. 1 more, and nicely done. With our 2 dumbbells, we're gonna be doing a bicep curl for our first exercise. But what's different about this one is you're gonna be holding one arm halfway. So hold with the left, up and down. With the right, I'll tell you when to switch sides. And we're gonna go for about 30 seconds on each side. So the challenging part is squeezing, holding that other arm, squeezing the bicep, hold it tight. And now let's switch. So now hold halfway with the right, all the way up and down with the left. So something a little harder than your average bicep curl. And I recommend choosing a weight that you're comfortable with for this first round, and then you can see how you feel. You can always adjust after the first round. Let's go for a couple more. Final one. And nicely done. Let's give those arms a break. For this next exercise, we're gonna be doing what's called an Arnold press. So it's more than just your regular shoulder press. We're gonna be, with the weights here, we're gonna rotate and press. If you have any shoulder issues, what you can do is the same movement without the dumbbells, or you can really reduce the weight. But here we're rotating down, come at about chin level, rotate and press. So this is an Arnold press, named after, you probably guessed it, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Very good. So rotate and press, rotate and press. Try to get the arms up straight at the top. Really tough for the shoulders. Slight bend in your knees. Exhale up, inhale down. Ten seconds. Last one. And great job. For our next exercise, we're gonna be doing a dumbbell row. So some more technical exercises today. We're gonna be hinging or leaning forwards, slight bend in your knees, and we're gonna be rowing. Here we go. So this one is working your back, arms. So, or back and biceps mostly. keeping your spine straight in a neutral position so your chin tucked down. You don't want to have your chin up like that, and you don't want to be round in the shoulders. Always readjust if you need to. We're rowing, pull in, squeeze the elbows and shoulders in behind. Come back down. Your goal is to get to close to parallel to the floor. So you don't want to be here. Try to lean forwards a little more. Core strong. We can do this. Really important to have strong back muscles. Helps protect your spine, helps with posture. All those great things that we need. And great job. For this next exercise, you're just gonna need one dumbbell. And we're gonna be doing a tricep extension overhead. So this one looks like this with the weight overhead, bending at the elbows, pressing up high. Hold it at the ends like that. And let's go for it. Now we're focusing on the triceps. So this nice muscle down the back of the arm. Here we go. Think about each muscle as you're using it. Very nice. So stretch down, and then extend up straight. You don't want to have your elbows flared open like that. You want to try to keep the elbows in as tight as you can, so in a nice straight line. You need your core also because you don't want to arch and you don't want to swing. Let's go for a few more. Last two. Nicely done. Last one. And great job. For our fifth exercise, I wanted to add in some core here, but we're gonna work the upper body as well with a plank on the floor. But if you cannot plank, what you're gonna do is just go into a march on the spot for the next minute. But if you can, you're here with me on the floor, then you got two different options. You can do your high plank, up like this, or you can do an elbow plank. So you can choose what you're comfortable with, and if you've never done a minute before, we're gonna aim for it right here. Let's go for it. I'm gonna start with the high plank and holding in a straight line. If you've never done a minute before, do your best. If you need to, you pause, reset, come back to it. You can definitely feel this in the shoulders, and we're squeezing our glutes, squeezing the core. Just keep holding in a straight line. Definitely tough on the shoulders, already starting to shake a little bit. So if you need to reset, let's say if you're starting to feel in the lower back or anything, just kind of reset, come back to it. Let's finish off strong, another 10 seconds. And very nice. All right, we're back up onto our feet. Here we go for round number 2. We're gonna restart back to our bicep curls. You ready? Let's do it. So holding one, up and down with the other. Because we're advancing with our workouts, it's great to change our routines, change the way that we're splitting our workouts. So that's why today we have our upper body focused workout. Tomorrow, I want you to come back for the lower body. And that's how we can make things more challenging as we continue through our workouts. We're switching sides because that's what it's about. Challenging ourselves, progressing. We're getting stronger. You might notice you can probably lift a little bit heavier. Maybe do longer workouts, which we're gonna get into as well. Very good, we've got 5 more seconds. And very nice. I need to put my weights down before we get set up for the Arnold press and rotating. Rotate and press. Let's go. Inhale down, exhale up. If you need to, once the shoulders really start to get fatigued, you can add that little bit of push with the legs if you need to. Again, if you have any shoulder issues, do this movement without your weights. All right, this is one of these challenging exercises where time goes slow, especially that we're doing all these exercises in a row. That's the tough part. 15 seconds. Try to get the arms straight at the top. You can do it, a couple more. Let's go for it, one more, and give those arms a break. Dumbbell row was the next one. So again, more of a technical position. You've got to be pretty good with your positioning and alignment with your spine. So feet are hip width apart, slightly bend your knees, hinge, lean forwards with your back straight, and row into the lower, row towards the lower ribs. Inhale down, exhale, pull. Inhale down, exhale, pull. And we're not swinging, we're controlling these weights. Again, if you need to reset, it's always okay to reset. If you feel like you're sacrificing your form, it's good to reset and go again. Couple more. Last one. And great job. We just need one dumbbell. And then we're gonna go back to our tricep extension overhead. Quick sip of water if you need. Here we go. So now that we're on the second round, if you do feel like you are able to use a heavier weight, you can go for it. Now we're already really well warmed up. Very good. Usually the first set or first round, you're just kind of getting into it. Now we're on the second round, so you can try to push yourself a little bit more. Really feeling that in the triceps. Extend up high, stretch down. Let's go, 10 seconds. We're getting stronger arms, I can feel it. Last one, and great job. Weights can go down. And our two options for the next one. You can go into just marching on the spot, or you're down onto the floor with me for plank. And I'm gonna start, again, high plank position, setting up as if you are about to do a push-up, and we just hold right here. A simple alternative is if you do want to challenge yourself, if you're able to get down onto the floor and you're not able to hold a plank, you can do a bird dog as an alternative, or stick with me right here. Let's do it. You don't want to be sinking down. So come on, keep those hips in a straight line from your head down to your feet. And you definitely don't want to be up like this either. Almost there. Keep holding. I'm shaking. I don't know if you're shaking, but we'll try to fight through it. And great job. We're up onto our feet. Really good job on that plank. They will get easier. The more we practice those, the better we're gonna get, okay? But such a great exercise because we're working pretty much the core, full body, upper body as well. Back to curls. And here we go, final round. sure to breathe. On this one, we're using the core also to stay stable. And switching sides. The hard part is all the way down and up, squeezing that opposite arm. So I'm going to challenge you even more on this final round. We're not going to take any rest coming up, okay? So let's keep going down and up. This is where I want to push you for the next 15 seconds. No rest here. Let's try to go both arms up and down. Let's go for it. You can do it. A couple more. All the way down and up. One more. And nicely done. We're going to move on right into our Arnold press. Go for it. So I might need to take a break here, but I'm going to try to push through. So rotate here, press up high. Inhale down and exhale up. You can bring the weights together. I was tapping them together, but you can just bring them up. You don't want to bang them together. But up, together, back down. All right, let's push it. Here's where we got to dig deep and push. Come on. A few more seconds. Last one. And great job. Let's put those weights down. Shake it off. We're going back to our dumbbell row. Really important to do these pulling motions where we're squeezing the back muscles. And that's exactly what we're about to do. Inhale down, exhale pull. Short pause here. You can hold, squeeze, and then down. That's what makes it harder. So if you're a little more advanced and you want to add more of a squeeze and hold, go for it. Yeah, I'd like you to try that. Holding for about 2 or 3 seconds at the top. Hold, squeeze, down. Hold, squeeze, down. Very nice. Let's go for 2 more, and then I want you to hold these last few seconds. Pull and hold here. We're gonna hold for 5. Squeeze those shoulders and elbows back. 3, 2, 1, and time. Great job. We're gonna need 1 dumbbell, triceps. Let's go for it. So the way that you can make this one more challenging is control down, all the way up, and then control. So on the way down, you can do 2 or 3 seconds, then press right up. If you're ready for it, I'm just testing you here. We're going to try to balance at the same time. I'm just testing you. If you're not ready for it, that's okay. Taking things up here, and let's switch legs. This is one that's great because it targets all the muscles in the lower body as well, and time. Nicely done. So great job. We're gonna go down onto the floor, and here's our final minute. So we're gonna be planking. You can do march. You can do a bird dog as well from the floor. Let's hold it strong here. Final minute. So keep it up with your march. If you're standing up, keep going. strong. Breathe. If you're ready for a next kind of level up from here, for these next few seconds, you can do lifting, one leg at a time. Stabilize with the core, control the lift, and back down. Maybe you're not ready for it, that's okay. You can continue with your bird dog or march. Final two, final one, and great job. So nicely done. Great job on our upper body focused workout. Make sure to come back tomorrow for lower body. I'll see you then.